15 years ago, on September 11, 2001, at 8:45 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, an American airplane loaded with 20,000 gallons of jet fuel crashed into the North World Trade Center. The impact left a burning hole near the 80th floor of the 110-story skyscraper, killing hundreds of people and trapping hundreds more in higher floors. As the evacuation of the tower and its twin got underway, television cameras broadcasted live images of what initially appeared to be a freak accident. Then, 18 minutes later after the first plane hit, a second United Airlines flight appeared out of the sky, turned sharply towards the World Trade Center, and crashed into the South Tower near the 60th floor. The collision caused a massive explosion that showered burning debris over surrounding buildings and the streets below. America now knew it was under attack. The South Tower collapsed at 9:29, then the North Tower at 10:28. As millions watched the events unfolding in New York, American Airlines Flight 77 circled over downtown at the same time in Washington, D.C., and slammed into the west side of the Pentagon military headquarters at 9:45 a.m. The crash caused a devastating inferno that led to the structural collapse of a portion of the giant concrete building. A fourth plane crashed in a field in Pennsylvania. 19 militants associated with the Islamic extremist group Al-Qaeda carried out the attacks. Now referred to as 9/11, the attacks resulted in extensive death and destruction, triggering major U.S. initiatives to combat terrorism and defining the presidency of George W. Bush and forever changing commercial airline travel. Over 3,000 were killed during the attacks in New York City and Washington, D.C., including more than 400 police officers and firefighters. We honor those that have lost their lives.
Hello, Brownsburg High School. Thanks for watching BHS TV. Today's Monday, September 12th. I'm Mason Schaefer.
And I'm Zach Travelstead. And here's what's going on at BHS. Next week is homecoming at BHS with different dress-up themes each day. All students and staff are encouraged to participate in the theme days, which are Disney on Monday, Holiday on Tuesday, PJs on Wednesday, Flashback to the 80s on Thursday, and Purple Out on Friday.
Also, voting for homecoming court nominees will be this week during all lunches. Students must have their lanyards to vote, and you may only vote for students that are in the same grade as you.
You may also pre-order homecoming apparel at bhschainlink.weebly.com. Short sleeve and long sleeve t-shirts are available, as well as hoodies. Online sales will end this Thursday with only a limited number of shirts available next week. So make sure to pre-order to get what you want.
And all students are invited to help build their grade level's homecoming float next Monday through Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. in the maintenance facility. Snacks will be provided. They hope to see you there.
Congratulations to the marching band for finishing second at the Fishers Invitational last Saturday. The Dogs defeated rivals Fishers, Franklin Central, and Westfield in the competition. The season continues this Saturday at BHS for the Sound of Brownsburg Marching Invitational. The event starts at 2:15 with the Dogs set to perform at 9:45.
The Top Dog Cafe flavor of the month for September is Arnold Palmer. That's half iced tea and half lemonade. Stop by in the mornings between 7:30 and 7:50 to get small Arnold Palmer for $1, a medium for $1.25, and a large for $1.50. Don't forget, they will deliver to your first period class.
Teens for Christ will meet today after school in the orchestra room F104. Join them for worship, snacks, and as they begin a Bible study on the book of Genesis. Everyone is welcome.
The Chinese Club will have a call-out meeting today after school in Miss Wong's room. Anyone interested in joining should plan to attend the meeting.
Do you want to learn more about 9/11? Come to the History Club meeting on Tuesday, September 13th in the main building LGI after school. Miss Crone will be sharing her experiences of spending a week at the memorial. Learn the stories behind the scenes.
Picture retake day is scheduled for Thursday, September 15th. If you are unable to have your picture taken during registration, or if you are choosing to have your picture retaken, please stop by our team office to make an appointment. If you are getting a retake, you must return your photo order or proof to the photographer at the day of retakes. All students must have their photos or to be in the yearbook, but you do not have to order any photos.
The themes for this Friday's football game against Fishers will be Jersey Day. Chainlink and the athletic department will be selling Brownsburg jerseys to seniors only this week for $5 during all lunches. The proceeds will be donated to Riley Children's Hospital. Again, this will be offered to seniors only starting this week.
BHS TV's Cameron Hicks and Zach Travelstead caught up with some of the choir students to ask about the fall concert.
Hi, I'm Zach Travelston, and the BHS Choir Department has been doing a phenomenal job preparing for their concert tomorrow.
Madrigals and Spotlight.
In Starlight and Madrigals.
And I'm in Starlight and Bel Canto.
And I am in Madrigals / Spotlight and Bel Canto.
Definitely most excited for seeing like the reactions from the crowd when Spotlight and Starlight and all the show choirs and stuff.
I'm most excited for the fall concert. I think it's probably 2 songs from Spotlight / Mads. I'm really excited for our song My Shot from Hamilton, and I'm super excited for one of our concert pieces, which is called Psalm 150.
Really excited for everyone to see how hard all the choirs have been working, because I think the directors have done a really nice job picking some great music for us this year, and personally I love it, so I hope everybody in the audience loves it too.
Probably most excited just to see all of the choirs, and also especially to see all the freshmen choirs once they see all the upperclassmen.
Yeah, and we have to put a lot of work in on by ourselves, otherwise the group doesn't really work.
Choir is definitely a lot of work, especially being in 2 choirs. For Starlight, we have rehearsal every Thursday until 5:30, so that's a lot of work, plus in-class work, and then also you have to go home and listen to the rehearsal tracks and make sure you have your notes all ready and everything, and then there's sectionals in the morning for Bel Canto, so it's definitely a lot of work.
Thanks, Cameron and Zach.
Now it's time for sports. Hey Parker, what do you have for us today?
Well, guys, the volleyball, girls golf, cross country, boys soccer, and tennis teams were all in action over the weekend, guys. Let's start off with last Friday's varsity football game, though. The Dogs hosted the Avon Orioles last Friday in front of a packed house. The Dogs' offense got off to a hot start with touchdowns from Carson Gill and Bryce Kurtz in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Eli Johnson had a TD reception, and Hunter Johnson had a rushing touchdown. The Dogs' defense was also solid on the night, holding the Orioles to 218 yards of total offense and forcing multiple turnovers. The Dogs are now 4-0 on the season and will travel to Fishers this Friday to take on the Tigers. The JV team suffered their first loss of the season over the weekend, losing 24-22 to Avon. The girls golf team competed in the Franklin Central Invitational over the weekend and came home with an impressive 4th place finish. In a field of 21 teams, the ladies scored a 337. Macy Staff led the Dogs with an 81, followed by Abby Cody with an 82 and Hannah Thomas with an 85. The ladies end their regular seasons with home matches this Tuesday and Thursday. Good luck. The girls and boys cross-country teams also took on some tough conditions on Saturday at the Ben Davis Invitational. The girls took home a hard-earned 4th place out of 24 teams. Lauren Reinhardt led the Dogs, followed by Gabby Beach, Brooke Dixon, Carly Altier, and Grace Esterlin. The JV also continued to show improving depth and finished second. Great job to all the ladies. The boys came in 8th out of 25 total teams at Ben Davis. Tyler Nolan led the Dogs, followed by Michael Breckler and Noah Gosse, Coulter Kanaversky, and Ryan Streege. Leading the way for the JV was Alex Freeman and Hayes Morrison. Nice job, guys. The varsity volleyball team was in action at the Noblesville Invitational on Saturday. The Dogs earned victories over Union County, Jimtown, and Western Boone on their way to the championship game, where they lost a close match to Noblesville. The ladies are now 11-3 on the season and are home this Wednesday against Greenwood. The freshman volleyball team is at the Brebeuf Invitational. The ladies defeated Warren Central and Danville, but fell to Hamilton Southeastern and finished in 3rd. And finally, the boys soccer team participated in the North Central Midwest Classic over the weekend. The Dogs took on Lawrence North on Friday and lost 2-1. On Saturday, they faced second-ranked North Central, and despite leading most of the match, conceded a couple of late goals and lost 2-1. In the final game, the Dogs fell to the Downers Grove. The guys are back tomorrow night against Fishers. Good luck. That's it for sports today. Back over to you guys.
Thanks, Parker. That's all we got for you today, BHS.
Thanks for watching. See you again on Wednesday.
Barkley draws Kemp close. Can it be saved? No! Barkley! McBrady for the win! Yeah! What